Hello, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hey guys, welcome to my podcast. Actually, this is my first podcast. On my first podcast, I will talk about something that is happening not only in our country, but it also in the whole world. I think you can guess what it is. Yes, it's about COVID-19. I hope you enjoy it and can take some advantage from this. Okay, first, I will tell you what COVID-19 is. COVID-19 is a respiratory illness that can spread from person to person. The virus that causes COVID-19 is a novel coronavirus that was first identified during an investigation into an outbreak in Wuhan, China. It is currently spreading from person to person in parts of the world, including Indonesia. Exact method of transmission is still being investigated. The virus is known to be spreading mainly from between people who are in close contact with one another, within about 1.8 meters, through respiratory droplets produced when an infected person coughs or sneezes. While it remains a possibility that a person can get COVID-19 by touching a surface or object that has the virus on it, and then touching their own mouth, nose, or possibly their eyes. This is not believed to be the main way the virus spreads. The first two cases of the novel coronavirus or COVID-19 in Indonesia were announced on March 2, 2020 by the President of Indonesia, Joko Widodo. According to Indonesian Minister of Health, Terawan Agus Putranto, the patients contact the virus from an infected Japanese person in Depok who later tested positive in Malaysia. 29 of 2020, as many as 1,285 cases have been confirmed as positive for COVID-19. The number of fatalities is 114, while the number of patients who have recovered is 64. Confirmed cases have been reported in nearly all provinces throughout the archipelago, with local transmissions occurring in the country's capital city of Jakarta, West Java like Bandung City, Bekasi Regency, Bogor City, Depok, and Karawang Regency. Central Java like Solo, Banten like Tangerang City, Tangerang Regency, and South Tangerang, and East Java like Malang Regency, Magetan Regency, Kediri City, Malang Regency, and Surabaya. Outside of Java, the areas with local transmissions are West Kalimantan like Pontianak, East Kalimantan like Balikpapan, and South Sulawesi like Makassar. Aside from these areas, cases have been reported from the provinces of Yogyakarta, Maluku, North Kalimantan, East Kalimantan, Central Kalimantan, South Kalimantan, Aceh, North Sumatra, South Sumatra, West Sumatra, Riau Islands, Riau Central Sulawesi, Southeast Sulawesi, North Sulawesi, West Sulawesi, West Nusa Tenggara, Bali, Jambi, Papua, West Papua, and Lampung. And now, I would like to tell you about COVID-19 affects several aspects of life. For example, in terms of education. Not only that, the impact of COVID-19 are removed the national exams and do learning at home via online. In my opinion, this is very ineffective. Because of COVID-19, the learning process in Indonesia is not maximized. For example, just like this time, we do the online class to learn listen, where the students are learning all their lessons via online. And besides that, the teachers or lecturers only give them assignments without any teaching and learning activities. This learning process is really important. With knowledge, we can be seen as an educated human. However, this activity is not entirely wrong, because this learning process is the only way to overcome the learning process when COVID-19 attacks. With this learning process, students are also asked to not be stressed or sick because having some assignments. The only way to avoid this stress is you should make it simple and don't think too much about your assignments, so that you can relax when you do your assignment. But actually, COVID-19 is not only has a negative impact on education in Indonesia, but it also has a negative impact on the economy of Indonesian people. For example, they will be hard to get income as before because they are hard to leave their house. And for the traders, it will be very difficult for them to leave their house too, because they are afraid of being infected COVID-19. And for all of the Indonesian people, they will no longer to have a conversation with others during COVID-19 attacks. So guys, that's all from me about COVID-19, and I really hope that COVID-19 will go away from this earth and we can do our activities like before.